Goosebumps. They're so good, it's scary.
Hello, Goosebumps fans. I basically thought of this idea, so let's look at this idea. Books/monsters who deserved actually get a most wanted, but it never happened. The concept of most wanted is just like the concept that is happening with Slappy World. We get a new story, we get Slappy. We get a new story, we get a Slappy story. We get a new story, we get a Slappy story. Same deal. New story. Look at the old book, one of the old books. New story, another one for the old books. A new story, another one for the old books. Pretty sure that one will actually have jumped over to 62 and gave us a little bit more than just 62. But anyways, here we go. Let me have a look and see what we got. Alright, first things first is the original one. Welcome to Dead House. Could it actually get a most wanted? I don't think so. Sadly, it gets the most unluckiest of unlucky, where even though it even got a reprint, the sequel that it was supposed to happen and then another sequel that was supposed to happen both got canceled. So this one is the one that actually gets screwed over the most. So even if it was supposed to get a most wanted, it most likely got canceled and we don't know about it yet. Stay out of the basement. I don't think it needs the most wanted. It's like, yeah, I don't think we need the most wanted. The monster that was in the book is dead. Monster blood. Well. I mean, we're going to get to the end of where it's a Monster Blood 4. And I'm like, well, we could actually do experiment. Be like, here we go. We got most wanted Monster Blood, and it's not the Monster Blood you think, it's the blue Monster Blood. It came back. Oh my gosh, are you insane? But it's like, well, maybe it will be a new twist, you know? I mean, it's been so long since we had it, and it's like, might as well try to give it a second chance. I mean, come on, most wanted. He's like, yeah, come on, most wanted. People can find the green slime, but as for the blue one, well, I'm pretty sure someone's going to have to hunt that down. Say Cheese and Die, the camera actually showed up in Horrorland. Do we really need to have another Say Cheese and Die book? Not really. A mummy book in Most Wanted. Well, we could see what Prince Kuru is up to, but I doubt it because I think Prince Kuru was a good guy in the second one. It was his sister who was a jerk, so maybe we'll actually be looking at his sister. And her sister kills people. She killed Gabe. Let's get Invisible. Well, we had Revenge of the Invisible Boy. Could have been awesome if it was a connection. But, of course, you know how it is. R.L. Stein's not good with connections and continuity. So, yeah, that was a missed opportunity. Should the mirror return, though? I guess it could because, well, if you think about it, maybe they moved away and, well, they thought the mirror was destroyed and the new people came in, a new family comes in, and now we have to do hijinks with the mirror. There we go. This one is in a maybe pile. I don't think there should happen, but it's just an idea that it could just be a flat out sequel. Do I really need to talk about Night of Living Dummy? Do I really need to talk about this? Of course he had one in Freaking Most Wanted. My twist would be the fact of then Mr. Wood gets to have one too. What the hell? R.L. Stein not going to sign on this at all. He's not going to sign on this at all. It's like, well, I'm pretty sure Monster Blood 4 was a different story than it is. I'm pretty sure the editor of Scholastic stepped in. So if he was able to step in or she was able to step in then, pretty sure they could step in now and say, hey, this character has been beloved, apparently. Many people were asking about it. We are now telling you have to do a book on him. So it's like, yeah, because they're the boss. R.L. Stein can't say no if they say that, hey, you need to make a Mr. Wood book. Yeah, he'll be forced. Girl Cry Monster. Do we really need to have one in this one? No, Mortman's dead anyways. Welcome to Camp Nightmare. I think it would be cool, but I'm pretty sure the whole what was it, Saber, is not real. And sorry for the, it's like, this is gonna be spoilers, by the way. Of course, it's spoilers, so. Let's see. No, I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a good idea, and either way, they're in another planet or something that's near Earth, so. The Ghost Next Door. Well, Hannah Fairchild is free. I mean, unless we're gonna do another one where another book where another person's same thing, but it's like, it's gonna be the same exact thing. And it's like, yeah, no one's gonna like that. The Haunted Mask already has one. Be careful what you wish for. Ooh. Oh, yeah, but she dead, though. But she dead. Clara the Crystal Woman, she dead. We see that in... help, I have superpowers. She actually is stuck in that madam thing. So she screwed over the wrong person. She got pushed off a cliff. You deserve that, Clarissa. Fuck you. It's like, yeah, so... pianos can be murder. I don't know. This one's a I don't know. It's like, could it work? It's like, I don't think it could work for the Most Wanted book. Who actually will be Most Wanted in this? Professor Shock? I think he's a robot. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it would be interesting. You could make an interesting book about this. You might be able to, where it's like, well, the piano lessons place got closed down, but they decided to instead do the interesting part of where now they're going to have a van or something, and the mobile van is gonna go and prospect new kids who can play the piano, and well, they abduct the kids, take their hands, and yada yada yada, something like that. Werewolf Fever. Okay, now Werewolf Fever Swamp. Let's see, what was it? Grady. Yeah, Grady deserves to have a Most Wanted. This will be interesting. It's like, yeah. Now this one deserves to have a Most Wanted. This will be interesting. But like, yeah, so now you have a werewolf, and this time, and it's like, how long has it been since he made a werewolf book anyways? I'm pretty sure it was all the way back at Goosebumps 2000. Like, geez, that's a long time since you have made a werewolf book. Of course, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's been a long time since you did it. So, hey, I'm pretty sure this werewolf fever song, and plus, he was in the movie. There is no way how all you're gonna do is just be like, oh yeah, here's a reprint of the book. Where it's like, reprint of the book is pretty cool, but it will be even more cashing in, since apparently books is the only thing that you were able to sell that's merchandise. A sequel to the book. Either a sequel to the book, or have him jump all the way into a little bit more of a future where it's like, yeah, so he's a werewolf, he's been werewolf for a long time, and now who knows what's going on. Maybe he's being hunted or something, or people are trying to take photos, and if they take photos, then that means that people are going to start hunting him and stuff. So it's like that interesting idea of maybe that work. You Can't Scare Me. Oh, the Mud People. Oh, yes. Yeah. The Mud People definitely deserve to have a Most Wanted. But the Mud People don't really do much, though. It's like, yeah, they don't do much. It's kind of like as if they're Man Thing or Swamp Thing. The fact of, if you go into our territory, we're going to scare the hell out of you and take you down. So it's kind of like a maybe. One Day in Horrorland, they already did that. Why I'm Afraid of Bees. I don't think that one needs one. We don't care about Monster Blood. Deep Trouble actually got their sequel into something else. What about the Scarecrows? Should the Scarecrows actually get a Most Wanted? Well, technically, the Scarecrows are been in Disenchanted. Now it's just the Haunted Bear or the Haunted Tractor. I forgot which one was the book. So it's like, yeah, this is the point where I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It won't pan out well. Go Eat Worms. Not really. It's like, that doesn't need a Most Wanted. Ghost Beach, that could get a Most Wanted. That could get a Most Wanted. That could. technically, it will just be the fact of instead of Most Wanted, the Most Wanted will be like a secret spin-off of being like Investigations, or what was that TV show in Return to Horrorland? Turn that into a Goosebumps book series. There we go. Where they go investigate things that they heard of, but that's everyone. And ooh, sorry, I might have to make this a two-parter. That sucks. But either way, tell me what you think about this. What original 62 do you wish was actually a Most Wanted book that could have actually showed up in Most Wanted? Of course, for at least a few of you, it's like the 3 champions made it in. But they could have chose so much more. I don't know why it got canceled. Anyways, have a scary day, a scary night.